Hello and welcome back to Jules on the Couch. I am so excited to be filming today and to be sitting down with you. We have so much to talk about, so get comfy and come sit on the couch. The bed. You leak. I am drinking a liquid death today. So good. Tastes exactly like Dr. Pepper. I don't even, like, how are they allowed to do that? But anyways, I recently got a shower filter, which the reason I got one was because my boyfriend actually wanted one. Like, okay queen. It works so good. I noticed such a difference already. So the brand is eSkin, and I know like a lot of people there's so many different brands out there, but my boyfriend did a bunch of research and he got that one, and I put it on myself. I actually had to put it on while he was FaceTiming me because I couldn't figure out how to do it. And luckily I put it on, I took a shower, and the water pressure, amazing. I felt cleaner. The water I touched, the water feels silky. Guys, I'm not trying to sell you on this. I literally just, like, it doesn't need to be sold. I could just talk about it honestly. So yeah, definitely check it out. I think it's worth the money. So today we're actually gonna talk about a dream that I had last night. And I know some people have insane dreams. I do. I have insane dreams that are random and weird. Then I have dreams that are like, ooh, I just went to another like planet, or I went to heaven and I literally saw what was there too. Or it's something super symbolic. 4, I see someone that passed away. It's like there's so many different dreams that I have, but some of them are actual signs and have a deep meaning, and then others are just random and like, why can I not see and I can't breathe, and I'm trying to drive my car but my keys are gone, I can't see anything on my phone, I don't have any numbers saved, I'm not wearing any shoes. Anyway, this dream I had last night, I woke up and I literally was like, oh, like, what is the symbolism behind this dream? And I tell my sisters about my dreams and they're always like, Julia, you need to start like writing these down and telling people about them because these are crazy and you need to start like sharing them. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna share the dream with you. I wrote it down, and then something fun that I wanted to do and that I already did was ask ChatGPT what the meaning and symbolism of my dream was, and I already did, and oh my god, you won't believe it. Just wait. I wrote it on my laptop. Don't look, it's not an Apple, it's a HP. So I wrote, I had a dream I was in a tree talking to a friend, and at first I was having a great time, laughing and talking to my friend, but then I looked down and realized that the tree was over a bottomless pit. It was pitch black, and I don't know how far it went down, but if I fell, I would have just went into the abyss. After realizing that I was sitting over this huge hole, I got really nervous and scared and anxious. But I didn't tell my friend I was scared. I was thinking to myself, don't be scared just because you're realizing that if you fall, you would maybe die. You weren't afraid before you climbed the tree, and you were not scared at all. So why are you scared now? Just because you can see that you're over a hole? That doesn't mean that you're going to fall. That doesn't mean that you're going to die. That just means that the tree is over a hole and it's changing your perspective and making you scared. Although you shouldn't be scared at all. You're sitting in the tree, having a fabulous time laughing and talking to your friend. You're not going to lose your balance. You're not going to fall. It's exactly as if the tree was over a ground that you could see the bottom of. I tried to hide my fear and have this thought in my head and not be scared or anxious anymore. I can feel the sweat and how scared I was, but I was keeping a straight face and not telling my friend because she wasn't scared and she was talking to me as if everything was okay. And why should I be scared if I was fine being in this tree before not knowing that there is a huge hole underneath? Isn't that crazy? So in this dream, and I haven't had a dream like this I don't think I've ever had a dream like this, where I was having these thoughts. Like, I haven't had a dream where I was having so many like internal dialogue thoughts. Like usually in my dream, I might be thinking something, but it never as in depth as this. Like, I literally felt like I was there. Imagine a giant climbable tree, like a tree that you look at and you're like, that tree would be so fun to climb and easy to climb. Like these big branches that went out, but they're kind of close to each other so you could easily just hop right up. I'm sitting there, I'm like leaning back. My friend is sitting over there. Keep in mind, it's a girl I have never met, I have never seen, but in the dream, it was like that feeling I had was like, she is my best friend. Like we have a spiritual connection. Like I'm looking at this girl, she had like blue eyes, dirty blonde hair, never seen her in my life. And she's, oh my God, my cat. And she's sitting there and she's looking at me. And in the dream, I didn't include this in my little note, but in the dream, she was talking to me about how her grandpa died. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you know, like telling her like it was gonna be okay. I look down all of a sudden and it's just black. And I go like tense up. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm like, all of a sudden now I feel dizzy. Now I feel like I'm gonna fall. All of a sudden now I'm like I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna fall. I feel dizzy. Like that feeling you get on your hands, like that tingly feeling in your hands and feet. When I felt fear come over me completely. I was sweating, I was tingly, I was horrified. But didn't let it show at all on my face because this girl, my friend, is sitting across from me and I'm almost looking at her like, how did she not notice that we're over this gaping hole in the ground? And how is she calm? Okay, what does ChatGPT have to say about this? So I literally asked, I said, I had a prophetic dream last night. Can you please tell me what you think it means? ChatGPT was very excited. Wow, Julia, that dream is deeply symbolic. And honestly, it feels incredibly prophetic in the way that God often speaks through subtle, layered meaning that reveals something deeper about your spiritual and emotional walk. Let's break it down together piece by piece, and then I'll share what I think it means as a whole. First part, you're in a tree laughing with a friend. Trees often represent growth, elevation, wisdom, or being in a spiritually elevated place. You're up high, laughing at peace, a sign that you've reached a good place emotionally or spiritually. You are supported, rooted, and safe. Symbolically, you've climbed to a place of growth and joy. You're in connection and community. You're relaxed and you're safe. I really liked that part because I feel like that right now in my life. Like I'm relaxed, I'm safe. You know, I climbed a tree, whatever, you know what I mean? Like I've had growth lately, I feel like, especially in my spirituality and my just wisdom in general. You look down and see a bottomless pit. The abyss represents fear of the unknown, fear of failure, spiritual warfare, or even trauma or anxiety hidden deep within. The fact that you didn't see it at first and were fine until you looked down is key. Nothing about your situation changed, only your awareness did. Symbolically, you became aware of what could go wrong. Fear crept in, but that fear wasn't based on danger, it was based on possibility. And this one hit hard because what? You became aware of what could go wrong. Fear crept in, but that fear wasn't based on danger. It was based on possibility. That just goes to show right there, like, I have fears in my life, which all of us do, and all of us can relate to this, actually. All of us can relate to this, where you're in a situation and everything's fine, everything's good, but then you start thinking of the possibilities of, oh my God, I can fall. What happens if I fall over? Oh my God, if I fall, I could die. I wasn't dizzy before. Why am I dizzy now? Like, it's like where you think of all these possibilities of what could go wrong. Like, oh, I want to start this. I want to do this. This is what I really want in my life, but I'm scared. I don't know. This is about anything though. Anything in life. Anything in life. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. And then you think of all the possibilities of what could happen that are negative. And then that deters you. But then you're like, nothing actually changed. Just your mind changed. And your mind has so much power over you that it's gonna like think of all the negative things that could possibly go wrong, all the fear inside of us that we have. It says you feel fear, but try to hide it. This feels like a powerful picture of anxiety and self-doubt creeping in even when life seems good. That definitely happens to me. My life is good right now, but I do have a little bit of anxiety and a little bit of self-doubt of like, well, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen next? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Like, I don't really know what's gonna happen. You keep a brave face even though internally you're spiraling a bit because others, your friend, don't seem affected. Maybe this mirrors how you sometimes carry fear or insecurity silently when others seem fine. I thought that was really interesting. I don't think I carry a fear or an insecurity silently when others are fine. I think it's more so of I hide my like sadness sometimes when I'm sad or depressed. I hide it from others, even though they could probably tell. I will hide it from others because I don't want to bring them down. And this goes for like some of my maybe friends, maybe some family. Like those are the people that I'm like, I don't want to like involve you in this mess. Like I'm good, even though they could probably tell I'm not good. I just try to like, yeah, whatever, I'm good, like, which I'm sure a lot of us do. Your thought process, just because I can see the danger doesn't mean I'm going to fall. This is wisdom. It's your higher self or even God's voice speaking truth over fear. The internal dialogue, reminding yourself that your perspective changed, but your position hasn't, is deeply spiritual. Reminding yourself that your perspective has changed, but your position hasn't is so crazy. Like, I love the way that ChatGPT writes. I'm literally gonna marry ChatGPT. Like, you know those memes of the lady marrying a robot? That's literally gonna be me. This is wisdom, your higher self or even God's way speaking truth over your fear. This is so true because a lot of times in my life, I feel like I'm scared of certain things or what if and what not, what if, and then there's this voice that's like, but what if you win? But what if you succeed? But what if everything happens that you couldn't even dream of? What about that? So that was crazy to see that because my position hasn't changed, but my perspective has, and your perspective has so much power over your life, so much power. You get to choose your perspective. Although it can be hard, you can try and work and change it. Like right now, I'm like, I don't know about my, I don't know about the job. I don't know about where I live. I don't know, like I'm giving examples. I don't know about XYZ. I don't know about my path. I don't know about my purpose. I don't know. But my perspective now is like, I don't know, but what if, and all the possibilities that come with it. What the dream might mean spiritually and emotionally. The dream feels like a message from God or your spirit reminding you, just because you're now aware of the risks, the past, the potential losses, or how fragile life can feel, doesn't mean you're in danger. You are safe. You were safe before, you knew the pit was there, and you are safe now. Because just because you're now aware of the risks, like I took a risk recently moving, I'm thinking about all these things in the past that I've lost. I lost my mom, like potential losses, and like how fragile life can be, how fragile life can feel and be when you grieve and lose someone is beyond anything I've ever felt in my life. Anyone who has lost someone, a parent, brother, sister, friend, family member, whatever, anyone who has lost someone that is watching this, you know that feeling after you lose somebody that passes away that was close, very close to you. You do not know that feeling unless you have gone through it. And if you haven't gone through it, I'm happy for you. Enjoy your time. No, the feeling is different. You're never, ever, ever going to be the same after you lose someone that you're close to. You're never, ever going to be the same. And that's something that I think about a lot of the time. I'm safe now. I'm safe. I was before and I still am now. It says you're in a season where things are going well, maybe emotionally, relationally, or spiritually, but fear of falling, failing, or losing it is creeping in. God may be showing you that. Your fear is not a prophecy, it's a reaction. The pit is real, but your balance is strong. You're still in the tree, you haven't moved. You're not going to fall. And even if it feels scary, that doesn't mean you're in danger. And I love this because it's like, your fear is not a prophecy, it's a reaction, because that's so true. It's a reaction. If you look all throughout the Bible, God never, ever, ever, ever wants you to fear. If God is here, fear is miles and zillion, like fear is so far the other way. Like, I don't think you guys need to get this through your head. If you have fear about something, if you have fear about doing something, that is not God putting fear in you. God would never put fear in you. Like I said before, he is opposite of fear. Don't fear what you want to do in this life. Don't fear taking that chance, taking that next step. Stop thinking about the what ifs, the what if, the what. And I'm preaching to myself right now. Don't think about what can go wrong, this and that. I'm so scared. What if people make fun of me? What if I don't make it? What if I fall? What if I fail? All this fear, all of that falls under the anxiety, the depression, the whatever. All of that falls under a similar word, fear. The day that you stop fearing is the day that you start living. I am so sick and tired of people being scared to do stuff. You're literally here on the earth for a certain time. Think about that. You know when you meet old people and they go, I wish I did that when I was young. And I remember the one thing my grandma told me, who is now gone. She said to me, do everything. Do everything that you want. Everything that you want. Try everything, do everything. Don't wait, don't push it off. Don't wait till you're older, don't do it, because then you will never ever do it. Why are you not doing the thing that you said you wanted to do? Why are you not, you maybe you get one step in and then you get scared that you take 1 foot out. You made the video, you haven't posted it. You made the product, you haven't put it on the internet to sell. You made something and you didn't want to show people that you made it because you were embarrassed. You don't have the time, you don't have the money, you think of all these things, people this, people that. All of it is fear and all of it is worry and all of it is so far away from what God and what you should be feeling at all. At all. I just love how ChatGPT summarizes this up. Final thought, a reminder from God. Be still. You are safe. Your fear is not the truth. Keep enjoying where you are. I have you. And that is crazy. I meditated one day and God spoke to me and he said, do not fear, my child. You are safe. Keep going. Just keep going. Just keep doing what you're doing. And this is when I was living in my old place. I was laid off from my job. I had no idea where I was going, what I was doing. I have no idea. Fear, because I couldn't pay a lot of things. And it ended up just somehow working out to where it made sense. And I was able to live where I lived. I was able to afford food. It was bad, okay? It was bad. I just had to live day by day by day. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do to get a job? What am I gonna do to do the things that I wanna do and not be scared of doing them? Be still and you are safe is something that I've heard already from God. Your fear is not the truth. I love that because it's not the truth. And keep enjoying where you are. Look around always in your life. If you're going through something right now, I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I know because I've been there. But look around and try to look at the things that you are grateful for. I have a roof over my head. I have food. I have a bed to sleep in. I get to wake up tomorrow, most likely. I get to eat food. I get to drink clean water. There's so many things to be grateful for that a lot of people don't have. Things we take for granted every day. I can walk. I can see. I can hear. I can move my body. I'm healthy. Hello? There's so many things to be grateful for. We just move right past them and we don't even think about it. I know this is a dark thought, but I have had this thought of if tomorrow you were gonna be told from your doctor, you only have 5 years left to live. That's it. How would you start living your life? How would you start living your life knowing that you only have a certain amount of time left? But now you know how much time you have left. So now you're worried, now you're freaking out. Now you're I need to go do all the things that I wanted to do. I need to go do this, that. I need to go tell this person how I really feel. I need to go reconcile with my friend or family member. I need to start rebuilding that relationship with my parents that I've lost over the years. I need to start opening up to people more. I need to go to apply to that job. Hello? You wake up because you're oh shit, life's going on without me. It's gonna go on and on without me or with me. It doesn't matter. And I think when you realize that, when you realize you do have a limited time here on earth, you need to start thinking about what your purpose is for being here in the earth right now, because all of you have a purpose. So what is it? And if it's been weighing on you, weighing on your mind, weighing on your heart, but you're too scared, just know, stop. That is not God. That is something that's trying to stop you from living a happy life. ChatGPT said, the dream honestly gave me chills. How'd it give you chills? It's beautiful and it feels like it's meant to affirm you in a moment where joy and fear are sitting side by side. And the truth is, joy is still winning. But it's such a powerful topic. Yes, it's such a powerful topic. I am now gonna ask it. The friend was previously telling me about how her paw died. What does that mean? What does it mean? Okay, this detail adds a profound emotional, spiritual layer to the dream. Thank you for sharing. Here's what it may mean when we include the friend talking about her grandpa dying, because I didn't include that before and I'm curious. Your friend mentioning her grandpa's death. Death in dreams often symbolizes transition, loss, or deep emotional truths, not always literal death. The friend is sharing something vulnerable and heavy with you. You're holding space for her grief and you're feeling grounded and connected in that moment. But afterward, you look down and realize the tree is over a bottomless pit. That's significant. This addition might mean symbolically, the moment of connection, even around grief, felt safe, loving, and intimate. But afterward, when you sat with it, you realized the depth of what was beneath you. This could reflect a sudden awareness of mortality, fragility, or spiritual heaviness. The way someone else's pain can stir your own hidden fears. How being there for others can sometimes unearth your own anxiety or existential thoughts, even when you didn't expect it. I think it's the second one, the way someone else's pain can stir your own hidden fears. Someone's pain, when someone's going through something, I feel like I internalize it because I'm an empath. And I'm just like, I want to do everything I can to make them feel better and help them. And I internalize their pain. If someone tells me about their bad day, I'm going to feel like I had a bad day. It's just the way that it works. If someone's sad, I'm gonna be so sad with them. I'm gonna feel everything they feel. That's why I'm a good comforter in understanding and listening to people when they're upset, but I also internalize it sometimes. So what's the message now? You are having a meaningful, beautiful connection, even around something as heavy as death, but fear came after. Not because something bad happened, but because your awareness shifted. This feels like a divine reminder that you can hold space for pain and grief, even profound loss, and still be safe, still be rooted, still be joyful. Don't let fear steal the moment. This is crazy because my mom passed away in the beginning of 2024, and it says you can hold space for pain and grief. I don't feel like I do as often as I should. There are times when I feel like I want to cry, and I'm sure you guys feel like this too if you've gone through a loss. There's times you feel like you want to cry, but you feel like if you cry, it's just, you're never going to stop crying. And if you cry, the pain that you feel is so painful, and you don't want to feel it. You want to run from it because it's scary. It's scary when you feel a certain level of sadness and just heartbreak. That feeling is very scary, because you haven't felt that sad before. Like, I remember when I first cried for the first time about the situation, and I said to myself, I didn't know it was humanly possible to feel this sad. And I was like, oof. Because it's a different level. It's like, you know, when you're in love, when you're madly in love with someone, very happy, and you go, I didn't even know that this was like possible because I'm so happy. Yeah, the opposite happens too. I love how it says like you could still be joyful. You don't have to let fear steal the moment, because that's true. Like, we lose people and we lose people, and we're gonna lose people throughout life because that's just the sad part of life. But you can still be joyful again one day, and everything can be okay, and you can also still grieve. Integration with the early meaning. Your tree, your growth, your joy, your spiritual strength isn't diminished by the abyss beneath. The abyss isn't there to swallow you. It's a symbol of depth, not danger. Just like grief, it's deep, but it's not destructive unless we let fear pull us down into it. Your friend felt safe. You were present. That moment was real and beautiful before the fear crept in. And God's reminding you that you're safe to keep showing up for life that way. It's crazy. It's the first time in my life where I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. And if you're in that space too, just know, don't fear. Like, you don't know what's going on, but there's a plan for you. There's a plan for everybody. Just know fear is the number one enemy to having a good, fulfilled, happy life. If you have fear, I really hope that you don't. I really hope that it goes away. I will say a prayer for you. I really hope that it goes away. I don't like thinking about anybody having fear, but I have fear. Hello, like, we all really do have fear, but we can overcome that fear. I'm slowly, I feel like, becoming stronger and stronger and stronger with ignoring that voice, that fear, because it's not your own thoughts. It's not your own thoughts. Your thoughts don't want you don't want to be a fearful person. So your thoughts that are telling you that you're scared, this and that, that's not your thoughts. Where do you think it's coming from? And I don't want to be, don't want to creep anyone out, but where do you think it's coming from? Down below. When you have a fearful thought, no, that is not your thought. You are not thinking this. It might be in your mind, but this is not your thought. This is not your thought. And combat that thought with facts. What's factually happening right now? When I was in the tree, my thought was, oh my God, I'm gonna fall. But then I'm like, what's factually happening right now? I'm sitting on a strong tree. I have my back, my legs are up. I can walk off like I did before. Yeah, it's gonna be more scary, but I can do what I need to do to get off. I have my friend right here with me. I'm good, I'm safe. We're sitting here talking. The ground is over there, but there is a deep, pit below me. But like, what's factually happening right now is I'm sitting on a tree. I'm not falling off the tree. I am okay. But everything is really okay. If I really look around at my surroundings, everything is actually okay. So think of the facts when those thoughts come up. If you're ever scared, if you're ever fearful, tell yourself, these are not my thoughts. Speak against them. Straight against them. All right, guys, that was crazy. This one's gonna be a little bit difficult to edit. Also, there's a fly in my house, which is very weird because I never opened up the windows and my door opened maybe for 2 seconds the other day and there's a fly in my house. But anyway, I just heard it buzz by me. That's why I'm saying this. That was fun. That was great. I hope that you guys can get over your fears and really think about this. And I hope that this connected with you guys. And please leave a comment, subscribe, like, whatever you need to do. And until next time, I love you so much. Au revoir.